Hey everyone, welcome to the UVD Weekly Wrap-Up, the show where the team from UrbanVinylDaily.com goes over everything there is to know in the designer toy, art, street art, and Sofubi world. I'm your host, Travis Likens, and there is no guest host this week. Yep, nobody else, just myself, Travis. Ben had to be out of town again. Jenny was too cool for our podcast. She did a couple, and guess what? Now she got another podcast. Not really. She had something going on tonight. So you just get me. You may notice that our studio looks a little different. Yep. Looks a lot different, actually. We have some news to tell you guys. After Jenny and I got married, we have decided to sell our condo, which has our studio in it. And, yep. So we had to kind of stage it up here. For the whole, moving thing. We're not completely done. You can kind of see there's still a little mess over there by the Alley 6 piece where the Richie Raccoon and all that stuff is. But still working on it, getting everything kind of set up. But what that means for the show is that we may have to go to more stuff like this, like I'm doing right now, or we may have to go to just an audio only for a little while until we find some new space. But even though Ben is gone and Jenny couldn't be with us, and I didn't really take the time to, find somebody to be our guest host because guess what? We're moving. But anyway, so I did want to take the time to give you a little bit of an episode. So I'll start out with saying thank you to our sponsors. First off, Rotofugi, Gallery F, and Strange Cat Toys, where if you use the code UVD at checkout, you'll receive 10% off your next order. So kind of starting out the show, I want to talk about one big thing. Next Friday, May 5th, the Luna Custom Show will be taking place. So far, we've seen some really cool teasers from a lot of different artists. If you just follow the hashtag Luna Kickstarter over on Instagram, you'll be able to check out all the, teasers and everything that are going on right now. But the big thing is, and the big news is that if you are in Chicago, you're going to want to make sure to head over to the Luna Custom Show and see the bots in person, and also me in person, and Ben. Ben's coming too. But most importantly, you're going to see me. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so that's next Friday, May 5th, opening reception, 7 to 10. I believe it's 7 to 10. Don't quote me on that. I'll put the poster up. You'll get the information from there. But we just want to point that out coming up. Other big news of the week, UVD related specifically, is that the Designer Toy Awards are currently going on and they're accepting voting. So we have been nominated for Best Blog. So if you like our videos or if you like our blog, we were still pretty active on the blogging front in 2016, but they are accepting podcasts as well. So now we're in under the wire in our new venture, which is a video podcast. And if you really enjoy our videos and really enjoy what Ben and I do every week, we do want to encourage you to head over to the designertoyawards.com and sign up for an account if you don't already have one. And then you can vote on all the fan voted categories. So the other exciting news is that Luna, our original creation last year we did on Kickstarter with help from people like you. Thank you. Is now up for 3 Designer Toy Awards. First off, fan voted Toy of the Year. Whew. What can we say? That is amazing that we have been nominated for that. It's quite strange to see something that, was kind of, I don't want to say a Hail Mary, but it kind of was UVD's Hail Mary. We were kind of trying to figure out where we wanted to fit in the designer toy world and where we wanted to go from what we were doing. And we kind of tossed it out there and got a lot of support from the bots on creating a toy and doing it ourselves and doing it with Kickstarter. And we threw that Hail Mary, and now it is crazy to see that piece is now nominated for a Designer Toy Award. And of course, being one of the highest honors, which is Toy of the Year, fan voted, which is awesome because fans pick that. But we are also nominated for the panel voted Toy of the Year. That's pretty awesome. I got to say, we're in a category with people like Kid Robot and Course, and never thought that UVD would be competing up against awesome companies. And there's more in the list as well. Personal favorite, King Corpse, pretty sweet looking figure. Really a lot of detail into that figure, and excited to see whoever wins that. It's an honor just to be nominated. So it's pretty sweet to see all of them together, and whoever wins, awesome. The other thing we're up for is Best Vinyl or Plastic. Sorry, I almost said it backwards. And vinyl and plastic, that's pretty freaking sweet too. There's a ton of great people in there that we're going against, and the panel will choose who is going to be the winner. So it's going to be exciting to see kind of, out of all of the toys, who wins that. Hopefully we'll be here hoisting the trophy on a video in the near future. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it to the Designer Toy Awards to hoist the hardware there. But if we're lucky enough to win, we'll do like a little celebration video or something for you guys. And we just want to say thank you to everybody that backed the Kickstarter, because first off, without you guys, none of this would have been possible. We would never have been able to fund a toy on our own. So for you guys that believed in us and backed us, we want to say thank you once again. And I want to say thank you to the bots for helping us create this, coming up with all the great ideas and, kind of basically being awesome. So I don't know how else to say that. And we also want to thank Mr. David Arashki for sculpting that wonderful figure for us. And hopefully we have some more awesome stuff coming from him in the near future. Other news in the UVD world is that, yes, we still have pins. If you're a fan of Mike Giant, Pez, or Senor Nacho, you can head over to uvdtoys.com and still pick those up. They've been selling pretty quick, and we're excited to say that we are doing really well with those. So hopefully that means there'll be some more of those in the future once we get through the next couple of things. As far as other UVD news, I think that's about it, other than the fact that we're moving, as I said before. Hopefully we'll find us some space. Both of us are kind of, Ben and I are both kind of in the process of moving. So it'll probably be a few more episodes kind of like this, and then we'll figure out from there what we're going to do for the near future. As for other designer toy news, the artist Elloo has released a new pin. That pin is called the Donut Eat Me. It is now available through galleryf.com for $10 a piece, and love it. We helped them produce it, and hopefully we get to see more pins from Elloo. She does great work. She also has a solo show coming up in May at Gallery F, so you'll want to keep an eye on that as well, because she's doing some great stuff for that. Other exciting news coming up is that 5 Points Fest will be taking place May 20th and 21st in New York City. And guess what? That's where the DTAs are. So if you happen to be going to 5 Points, you'll also want to check out the DTA Awards on the 20th. But as we've reported in the past, it features people like Ron English, Amanda Louise Spade, Chris Roniak, Gary Ham, Huck Gee, James Groman, Jason Freeney, Jeff Lamb, Peter Cato, Seymour Lee, I don't know how to say his name, Tara McPherson, and many more. But there's exciting news coming our way, is that Gary Ham will be getting his first ever production Dunny, which he has called, I believe, the Soul Collector. It's going to be available in 3 different colorways. There's various ways you can get them. One is getting a VIP package, but they're limited to 1,000 pieces across all 3 colorways. And it's very cool to finally see an artist like Gary Ham getting a production Dunny. If you want to learn more about that process, on the most recent episode of the Marsham Toy Hour, he talked a little bit about the process of making this Dunny and kind of what went into it. So it's always cool to get more, information on the production of a toy and all that kind of stuff as well. And, get to check out things that are pretty exclusive. The VIP package one is limited to 250 pieces, I believe. So you're not going to miss out if you're going to miss out if you don't get that VIP package. So, it's worth the upgrade. You get a lot of cool stuff, including that Dunny. So make sure to head over to 5 Points Fest's website and get more information. But since it's just me this week, I don't want to bore you guys too long. So I'm going to cut it short. And, kind of roll it out like we do every week and say, as always, I'm Travis. Have a great designer toy day. I like the pause as if Ben is actually still here or there's a guest host, but, kind of in a pattern. So, but anyway, we'll end the show. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for checking out our video right here on youtube.com/urbanvinyldaily. While you're here, make sure to give us a subscribe and a like. And if you're so gracious, you can share this video on your favorite social network. You can always give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter at Urban Vinyl Daily, or find us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/Urban Vinyl Daily, and you'll be able to keep up with our latest posts and information going on in the world of UVD. If If you want to help us out in more of a monetary way, you can always head over to our store, urbanvinyldaily.storeenvy.com, and check out all the awesome things we have available from great artists from all over the world. Or you can head over to our PayPal and just straight up donate to us to help us keep the lights on and keep things going by going to paypal.com and sending money over to urbanvinyldaily@gmail.com. And that will help us out in more ways than you know. If you want to keep up with everything going on in the world of UVD, make sure to head over to urbanvinyldaily.com. Or if you're interested in sponsorship information, a comment, or a question, make sure to head over to urbanvinyldaily@gmail.com and send us a message. And if it's good enough, we'll answer it right here on the UVD Weekly Wrap-Up. As always, this has been an Urban Vinyl Daily production.